They say love turns cold with time. But mine froze solid right in the middle of our luxury anniversary party. The ballroom glittered with chandeliers. Champagne flowed like water, and our guests politicians, CEOs, and socialites clinked glasses in celebration of 20 golden years of love. I stood beside my husband, Richard, smiling like every perfect wife should. Then he tapped the microphone. "Everyone," he said, his voice echoing through the hall. "I have something to say." I turned to him, expecting the usual speech about partnership and devotion. But instead, his words sliced through the air like glass. "I regret ever meeting you. You're the worst mistake of my life." The laughter died instantly. Gasps rippled across the room. My breath caught. My hands trembled. For a moment, I thought I might faint, but I didn't. I smiled, raised my glass, and whispered, "Thank you for your honesty." Then I walked away. Quietly, gracefully, but inside, a storm was brewing. That night, I didn't sleep. I replayed his words, the mockery in his eyes, the whispers that followed. But when dawn came, I made a decision. If he wanted to humiliate me publicly, I'd destroy him silently. By noon, I had called my lawyer. By evening, I had packed my bags. The next day, I walked into our private bank, smiled at the clerk, and emptied every joint account $8.2 million. All legally mine thanks to the prenuptial clause he forgot existed. Then, I called the realtor and sold our mansion, the same one he used to brag about at every dinner party. The buyer? His business rival. When Richard got home, the house was empty. No wife. No furniture. Not even a single photo frame left behind. Just an envelope on the marble counter. Inside it was a single note. "You said I was your biggest mistake. I just corrected it." 3 months later, I opened a boutique investment firm in Paris under my maiden name. Guess who tried to book a meeting with me for funding? Richard. He didn't recognize my assistant's email until he walked into my office and saw me dressed in white, confident, untouchable. He stammered, You own this?" I smiled. "Yes, I own everything you thought I'd lose." He begged. He pleaded. But I wasn't his wife anymore. I was his competition. And when he left, I called security not to escort him out, but to escort him to the lobby where his new girlfriend was waiting. The same one who'd laughed at me that night at the party. She didn't even look up. She'd already found someone richer. When the door closed behind him, I looked out over the Paris skyline and raised my glass, not to love, not to loss, but to freedom. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. Sometimes it's quiet, calculated, and beautifully final. And as for Richard, let's just say the only anniversary he celebrates now is the one where I left. If you loved this story of sweet, elegant revenge, hit that subscribe button right now. Because here, broken hearts don't cry, they cash out.